Because as an immigrant, you have a chip on your shoulder. You wonder, one, am I good enough? One, do I have the resources? Am I capable? There's a lot of doubt. You're always going to have doubt. But as an immigrant, you kind of have a little bit more doubt because there's no necessarily a group of someone to say, I got you.
Yeah. Some expression, that's something that I mentioned here, and being an immigrant, and being an immigrant trying to open a business, but it will, of course, be the same example, or the same expression for someone that's trying to have a work and everything. I tell people being an immigrant in the United States is like a marathon. You are running a marathon, like a long-standing marathon. It's a long journey, but you have a bag full of rocks, full of heavy weights that you can be carrying, and in this marathon, nobody has this bag, of course, they're other immigrants, but people don't have. And it's like the immigration process, the documentation, the language barriers, everything, not knowing the culture, For example, your parents didn't know that sports were so important to help the kids. So trying to put themselves, and sometimes being distant from their own families. My wife don't have any support for their families to help the children, right? Sometimes I would like to do something. So in general, we bring our children all the time because we don't have anybody to put and live there, unless you pay a big amount of money with babysitters and stuff. So do you think it's something that made them stronger and brought into the legacy, right, into you right now, a little bit of a differential to be stronger in your own life, having these challenges?
Well, yeah, because a couple of things. And I look at it not just stronger, but I have more solutions to solve a problem.
Cool.
I have more solutions. A big thing is faith, right?
Okay.
You got to believe, like, why am I here? Why did I come to this country? I know that, and it's little things. So take, for example, my dad has a lot of faith in the United States and how things are done here. My dad is huge, huge, huge supporter of the United States. When my mom got here, she was like, she saw snow. She saw that stuff didn't go away. It stayed there. It was so cold. And my mom was ready to leave. She said, I can't deal with it. So little things like make you stronger that people who take for granted. I remember when my parents, she talked about this when they got a tax refund. And my mom said, what's this? And my dad said, well, you paid money into a system. We overpaid. You get the money back. And that blew my mom away. She says, I'm going to stay. She says, why? Why are you going to stay? Because now I understand how the system works.
Yes.
The system, for the people who are born here and grew up here and have nothing to judge it against, this system works.
Yes.
You can say, oh, it doesn't work because you've never been anywhere else.
Yes.
When you've been other places, you have something to compare it to.
Yes.
And my mom said, I'll stay. This is the best place. They're giving me my money back. They're not saying we're going to hold it as a credit for next year in some BS story. Mom said, I'll stay. I don't know how long I'm going to deal with the winters, but I'll stay.